Listen, one more thing. I don't usually do this. I usually sneak behind you. Yeah, good puppy. Listen, I got a woman that approached me yesterday. And next thing you know, she's not from Fredericton, about human trafficking. Sex slave and all that. Does that exist?
Well, it does. But it's not her business, nor yours, nor mine. And why in hell should we worry about it till it affects us? Really, that's somebody else's problem.
But it's illegal, children being raised in that atmosphere.
Because it isn't enough of a problem for you and I to even get interested in, and why this woman has such an empty life that she has to worry about human trafficking that she will never see, hear, or
She was caught. She was caught in it.
Well, so what? That happens. All that we do is human trafficking, from marriages to dating to going through school to going through the court system. That's human trafficking. We try to get around the dynamite, you know. And so every once in a while, humans get abused. Every employer gets used to that.
But we had Kingsclair.
So?
The youth center. I mean, that
wasn't abuse.
That wasn't abuse. That was just
not for the ones Carl was doing. He was only handling the ones that were working on the streets, doing the same thing.
Are you trying to say Fredericton is all saints? There's no
shit. No, everyone's a sinner. Oh, except Christians. No, that's the one good thing I like about not being a Christian. I can't sin. I'm sin-free. Look at that. They're the only ones.
Do you know what's the difference between the Anglican and the Catholics?
Oh, the Catholics are pagans. They're idol lovers, so completely. They were crazy. They ran that show for 1,500 years, and they screwed it up so bad that a bigot like Luther had to come along, hating all the Jews and create Protestantism. And all they did was just make hell worse. Can you imagine a whole eternity with a pack of Baptists? You know, what worse punishment can a God give us? Is to create a heaven with Baptists in it.
The Anglican, you're allowed to have sex.
Well, that's true, but that's the only difference.
Yeah.
And why would you do it in heaven? Because you have no body, see? And that's crazy. Why in hell go there? You know? I want to go where my friends are.
Yeah, but St. Peter's is going to decide your fate once you get in there.
No, my fate's decided.
But you're a lawyer. You're supposed to go to heaven, right?
No. If there's a heaven, I'll be there. It's that simple.
But you have to preach while you're here.
No, you don't. There are no rules at all. See, people read that book, and by the time they're done, they shouldn't even be Christian. But there's not a rule in there about how to behave, because for every A, there's a B and a C. In fact, there's about 1,600 contradictions in that book. And it's not worth, you know, I wish they would make it on rougher paper so you could use it in the toilet.
What about the Quran? Does that make sense?
The Quran is a much better book itself. It's kind of repetitive, and it's not as mean and nasty and stupid as the Christian Bible, but they have the Old Testament too, so they're just as nutty. They just improved the language of it all. Gave women an extra boost and still made them second class.
So the bottom line, you help a lot of people, you're going to heaven here.
But I don't want to go to heaven. I'm telling you, Charlie, unless you're there, can you sit around for you imagine what an eternity is? Remember Groundhog Day? Day after day after day with a bunch of Baptists? Come on, you know.
You think my ADHD will go well there?
Maybe that's God. Look at the shit that God did. He had the ADHD. He just zap. Oh, my bad. Better create a new bunch of humans. You know, God is a total ADHD, a crazy fucker.
But there is a God, though.
If there is, he's crazy.
No, but he give you.
Nuts.
But where did you get
Why
your?
does he have black flies and mosquitoes and some?
I was wondering about mosquitoes.
That's the God. He's the God of mosquitoes and beetles and bugs.
But he give you a heart to help people.
No, he didn't.
Where do you get your clear conscience?
I'm human. Humans have done it through evolution and through 2,000 years of putting swinging in trees. Yeah, humans worked it out.
But there's good humans and bad ones.
Of course there are.
You happen to be the, what will you call yourself?
Well, it's not good or bad. I mean, we're all 99% the same, you know, exactly. There's that little 1% that makes a difference. Other than that, we're all just assholes waiting to die and hoping to reproduce.
But we will go somewhere.
Yeah, into the ground, disappear. As soon as the electrical stuff, all the electrons quit flashing through our brain, it's gone.
But what about people that see...
Second, Charlie.
Okay,
we're just meat. And there is no whatabouts. Nobody has ever come back to tell us. And nobody knows. You and I know as much, if not more, than the Pope and the Imams and any preacher, any Islamist, anybody. We know just as much as they do about what happens when you die.
But what about people that see ghosts?
They don't. There are crazy people. There are no ghosts.
There's no ghosts.
That's it. No ghosts. No, none.
Some people see. I know one that's seen the grandmother, the spirit around.
Oh, a lot of people see things, and they have voices in there telling them what to do and stuff like that. We call them crazy. Yeah.
Nutcase.
The ones that think they're sane, see, we say they're crazy.
But I still.
They think we're crazy, see, because we don't hear the voices.
But I hope if something happens, a comet destroy this planet, and I hope I'm right behind you when our moment of a decision is gonna rise.
No decision. Nobody is going to make any decisions about my life but me. Really, and that's the end of the story. And if after death there's somebody else trying to make decisions about my disposition, fuck them. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and I don't care if I'm dead or not.
When's the last time you went to church?
Oh, shit, I love going to churches, especially for funerals, egg salad sandwiches. Every time they say Jesus, I say, another egg salad sandwich. You know, really. And then I try to kind of cheer people up.
So for you, it's a...
And weddings is good food, and you meet people I haven't seen in 30 years.
So it's a gathering place. It's not
totally.
something to worship.
Oh, yeah, I keep waiting for someone to die so I can meet my friends.